Well, it's a team of assessors that come in, and we have to prove our standards that we meet.
We have about 218 or so files that we have to maintain, one for each standard. We've already mailed off a little over half of those files to the assessors for them to review. So when they get on site, they will review the remaining files and folders to check for our proofs, to be sure that we're adhering to those standards. And then they will also do some tours, see how we're set up, and do some observing of the 911 center itself.
This is one of the files that we sent off to the assessors. So they've already actually went over this file and approved it, saying that we've got compliance for it. This one's on our organization chart.
I look at some different areas, kind of all aspects that make us a communication center. They look at us from a maintenance perspective and how we maintain our equipment, and the monthly or the maintenance checks that are performed on our equipment. They look at us, our operations, our policies and procedures that we have in place as far as not only operations of the 911 center, but our human resource policies and the things that are based on our personnel needs. They look at our emergency operations plans and how those are set up and how they're reviewed. And so different aspects like that.
We want to make sure that when the people of Houston County call 911, that they're getting the service that they deserve and the professionalism on the other end. Here at the 911 Center through CALEA, we dot all of our I's and cross all of our T's, because with our performance and our job, we deal with life and death situations.
This is strictly a voluntary process. It's not something that we're mandated to do, but it is something that we do in efforts to be sure that we're performing at the top of our game. We would just really like to encourage the public, anyone that has for some reason had to call 911. We realize that it's, people don't call 911 because they're involved in a pleasant situation, but we would really like to encourage the public to call with their feedback. And again, that was April 4th between 1 and 3 p.m. And the number is 923-7516.